Hi and welcome to my day 5 of my December daily 2023. For this day I already had a lot prepared, so this was a foundation page that I made beforehand, and I think I got inspired from the December daily prep day. And I just used the files that came with it, and I think it was also a pocket in the lesson that was made out of a pattern paper and vellum, and I did the same. I used the file that came in the class with the joy, and I used my foil quill with red foil, and then I foiled it with my silhouette on this. And because I didn't know what I would put on the back of the pocket, I just made holes for the stitching and did not stitch the whole pocket. Because I already knew, as you maybe saw in my videos from day 1 and day 2, when I do a stitching, hand stitching beforehand as a foundation page, I will likely just make it again. So I prepared everything, the pocket, the foil quill thing and the pattern paper, and I did the holes for the stitching. So when I would do the story and knew what I would put on the back of the pocket, I would just hand stitch around it. But I already had prepared my journaling spots. That was once a big pattern paper with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just cut the pattern paper up, and I thought I would tell a story on this day of 5 things I'm loving. And again, I'm kind of into numbers this year. Having 5 things I'm loving on the 5th story kind of made sense. And I think it's so cool. So here you can see how I'm doing the printing, the journaling on cards or journaling cards or whatever. I had measured my journaling spots by hand, and then I did a file. I do this with Adobe InDesign, but I'm only doing this because I use this program also for work, so I know how it works and I have the license. So you can also do this with other programs that are maybe free. And then I printed the journaling on the paper so I would know where to glue the journaling spot on top. And then I just put it back into the printer and printed it again. And there you have printed journaling on any card you want. The little journaling stripes are quite narrow, but I wanted to add a photo on the back of it. Not because you can really see a lot on the photo, just to have something on the back. And sometimes these kinds of photos do not have much information in it, or you cannot see much on it, but it just adds a little something. And then I just glued the photo on the back of it. And I made a hole on top because I wanted to add ribbon. And because the whole pocket is kind of red, a lot of reds there, I just added more red. I added a red and white ribbon because sometimes I really like the monochromatic look, just going with one color. And here I'm already doing something for my story 6, because at this point I already knew what I wanted to do on day 6 and what story to tell, and I had the photos and everything. So I adhered one big photo on the back of the pocket, so I could then finally make the pocket itself by hand stitching with embroidery floss on it. And this always takes a little bit of time, but I think it's so worth it. Usually I'm just watching YouTube videos and doing the stitching, or I'm doing something else with my eyes and doing the stitching with my hands, so it's not that boring. And yeah, that's it. That's my story 5. And I really like how it turned out. I love the red foil and the lot of reds on it. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and I see you in the next one. Bye!